winning the LFA title, a lot of guys from the that's in the UFC now that's left the LFA, they get that belt and it's like that's their call. I'm hoping opportunity opens up for me. I'm about to steal his show. I'm about to steal his shine, man. Winning this belt is going to open doors and turn heads as well.
Santiago of MMA Islander, riding a 3-fight win streak and competing for the LFA featherweight title. On Friday, we have on the Freight Train, Alfred Walker. Alfred, how's it going today?
Pretty good, pretty good. Blessed, brother, blessed.
Yeah, how's everything in sunny Phoenix, Arizona?
Man, this is nice. I've never been here. Like the views, like the trails. Just enjoying the moment. That's what I'm doing.
I believe you took this fight on 8 days' notice. How did that come about?
Man, it is what it is. I train year round. I'm not looking at as if I'm taking this fight on an 8-day notice. I'm looking at this fight as an opportunity to get me to where I plan on going, and it is what it is.
Oh, what's the shortest notice fight you've ever taken?
This is it.
Really?
This is
Yeah, like
yeah.
so. What's the kind of energy going into it?
Man, it's all about mindset. I know who I am as a fighter. I know who I am as a person. You got to be in tune with yourself in order to not allow distractions or craziness to knock you off your pedestal. I believe I'm already a world champ. And Friday night I'm gonna prove to the world, and not just myself.
Mm. What's it like to get a second straight main event for a promotion like the LFA, because they're very big, especially on UFC Fight Pass?
Yeah, man. It just goes to say about what my body of work says, for itself. When I jumped back into MMA, I was already doing main event, kickboxing matches. I jumped in MMA and wanted the top guys. So with me chasing for the top guys, it's gonna put me in those main event spots. Where I belong. Like I said in my last interview, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, and it's part of my life. My life, my fight, my story. I yell it everywhere I go because it's about how I put myself in position by continuing to better myself day by day by day.
Was this the coolest fight poster that you've been a part of? I saw the LFA posted it a few days ago. How did you feel about the poster?
Ah, man, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like that stuff don't intrigue me at all. It is a pretty cool poster. I think I've had some pretty cool ones in the past. I'm kind of past that, but it is dope poster for sure.
Awesome, man, awesome. And you're taking on Elijah Johns. I believe he's a brother to somebody in the UFC, Miles Johns, I believe. What does your opponent bring to the table? What is your first impression of him as a fighter?
I'm honestly surprised they even took the fight. I'm not a guy that you would take a fight on an 8-day notice. And when we got the offer, I was like, let's run it, let's do it. It's a fight, bro. I know he's gonna come in looking to wrestle, try to take him to the ground. He ain't gonna be able to stand up with me. And I'm gonna allow him to take the fight to wherever it goes, and I'm gonna finish him there.
When approaching your fights, I mean, obviously you have longer training camps and such, but when it's on 8 days' notice, do you even watch film on him, or do you kind of just go in there and fight your fight?
Man, I had already been watching film on him because of the Javier Garcia fight. You know, so that already gave me that acknowledge. And I've been looking at these top guys already. Like I'm watching all these guys that's at the top level. And when their name comes up, that's just what it is. I'm not too worried about their style, anything. I'm just working on getting better as an individual.
What do you need to do on Friday night to get your hand raised inside the cage?
It ain't what I need, it's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna finish him. I'm gonna stop him. I'm gonna stop him.
So, man, what do you feel?
I don't think he's ever fought, competed or fought or been in front of a person like me. a fighter like me, you know, and come Friday night, the world will see.
Have you made those 5 rounds before?
Oh yeah, I've done it. I want to say Mhm. my second MMA fight back into the MMA world was a title fight. You know, I finished the guy in the 5th round. You know, I know what's in front of me. You know, it's all mental. You know, I know what I got to go out there and do, and I will do it.
I'm sure you have a collection of belts back at home, but what would winning the LFA championship belt mean to you on Friday?
And you know, it's just another stepping stone. You know, trying to get to where I want to go. You know, and it'll mean a lot to me at this moment in time. Yes, sir.
How would you reflect on last year, your 2023? How would you reflect on 2023?
23 was good. You know, it was a lot of ups and downs, just like life. You know, I've seen better years. I've seen worse. You know, I wish I could have fought a little more. You know, but 2023 was good, and I plan on 2024 being even better.
Mm. Do you plan on kickboxing this year, or is it just straight MMA?
Man, it's just straight MMA. You know, I went pretty far in kickboxing and didn't get the calls that I wanted. You know, and we jumped back into MMA and now I'm chasing this dragon.
What do you think a win over Elijah Johns does for you and your career? And like, what are some of the goals that you have coming into this year?
You know, winning the LFA title, you know, a lot of guys from the that's in the UFC now that's left the LFA, you know, they get that belt and it's like that's their call. You know, I'm hoping opportunity opens up for me. You know, I win this belt and you know, a lot of people are believing the hype in Elijah Johns, you know, because he comes from a good camp and you know all them guys down there at Fortis. I'm about to steal his show. I'm about to steal his shine, man. You know, and winning this belt is going to open doors and turn heads as well.
You talked to me a little bit about your mindset coming into this fight on 8 days notice. What kind of music are you listening to kind of keep you locked in to help you prepare for war?
Well, man, I listen to a little I listen to rap, you know, Kevin Gates, you know, Bootsy, Messi Marv, just a different, you know, artists. But also listen to a lot of motivation. You know, it ain't about the music I listen to. It's all about what I put in my mind to put clearance. You know, and you know sometimes music doesn't do that for me. So I listen to motivation. You know, like Inky Johnson, Eric Thomas, listen to Jim Rome, Les Brown. You know, do a little audio booking. Man, I'm just finding me being free, bro. I don't want to be like so many other people out there. Oh, this is what everybody do. You know, that's not me. I kind of find my own thing and you know, grow. That's my
Is there
mindset.
like a favorite quote you have, to prepare for battle?
Actually, when I want to say I made my own, you know, and I'm pretty sure someone said it out there before. I just can't think of who it is. Is I train hard today to make for a better tomorrow.
Awesome, man. Awesome, man. Is that kind of what you have, when you're not in fight camp, is it kind of like you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready? Is that kind of the mindset that you have
Well,
all year round?
it's not that, you know, I own a gym back at home and, you know, I'm helping guys get ready for fights, you know, and I don't have a big gym, you know, so like if I take a step back, you know, they're missing out, you know, and likewise if they don't show up, you know, so like we all kind of stay in the same hole and help each other grow, you know. I got guys getting ready for fights, so I'm in there training with them, right, you know, day in and day out. So yes, sir.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about like outside of the fight game. Your manager Ed says that you have a power washing business. How's that going?
It's going pretty good. You know, I own a power washing business. I own a gym. I own a promotion. You know, I'm an active fighter. Like, you know, I'm an entrepreneur. My mindset is all about growth and understanding what you're going through at that moment in time to make sure you make through. A lot of people like, man, you got a lot going on, but I can handle that. I understand what I set myself up for. I understand that I want to be me. I'm not doing what other people want me to do. I'm doing what I want to do, and that's what life is about. Once you find that niche, and you're able to grow things around it, that's what makes life so much better.
I know your nickname is Freight Train, and Ed says that you were a railroad engineer. Can you talk to
Yeah,
me a little
well,
bit more about that?
I was I was a freight train first. Then I started working for Union Pacific years later, and yeah, I ended up getting furloughed, and that's how I actually started my own business. After they furloughed me, I started Freight's Power Washing. Uh, got back into competing, and yeah.
How long were you working on the railroad for?
I was only there for a year. I actually took a step back from kickboxing at the time. Uh, I worked exactly a year, bro. Like they hired me August 20th of not 18 and furloughed me the 20th of August 19. You know, uh,
Gotcha.
stepped away from the gym. Kind of I do go lift weights and stuff like that when I was on the road working. And when they furloughed me, I got a call about doing a 10-man tournament. Took that, and that was a short notice thing. I ended up making it to the finals. Of a 10-man tournament in less than a month. And I look at that. My body of work. It shows. It says. It screams. I am a world champ. And I ain't fought no bums either. I fought all quality guys. I believe that Elijah Johns, he's gonna come in and expect one thing and gonna find something else out.
Yeah, and I was looking through your record. I believe you fought in one night tournaments before. What's the most amount of fights you've had in one night?
Oh, just three. Just three.
Three.
Yep.
Wow.
I've done three 10-man tournaments. I've won two. Was a finalist in one.
Awesome, man. Congrats on that. What is the vibe going into there? Three fights in one night. I mean, for me personally, I can't even picture myself in one fight. So like, much less three. So like, what's the vibe like going into those one night tournaments?
Man, it's all about having a team around you. When you got good people around you, they kind of give you help you keep your mind, in control because it can be wild, it can be crazy, and you can beat yourself up, going in there and beating your body up and then having to go back there again and beating it up again. And, it's all about having the right people in your corner to control everything around you so you don't drift away from what you're supposed to be locked in on. The mindset it's you got to be strong, bro. You got to be tough.
I know you have to stay locked in for the fight, but obviously being a fighter like yourself, you got to travel the country and you got to see all the sides and stuff. What are you looking to do in Phoenix?
Man, I'm only here to whip ass come Friday night. I would love to go out there and explore Phoenix, but that's not what I'm here for.
Awesome. That's a good mindset to have. Stay locked in on the fights. What can the fans expect to see from you on Friday night?
Fireworks, bro. Freight train coming, baby. I show up. I don't enter the cage just to be there. I enter the cage to put on a show. And Elijah Johns is going out.
Awesome, man. I think that's all the questions I have for you, Alfred. I just want to thank you again for the time. Anything that you want to say to the fans out there watching, or any sponsors that you want to shout out? The floor is yours.
But for anybody that's following Freight Train, I appreciate the support, all the love that I get back at home. I got people blowing me up. Good luck, good luck. With it being short notice, they don't understand what short notice really means. But we bringing home a world title come Friday night. I want to say to Charlie's Chicken, Green Street, RCF, Three Rivers, Brown Shoes. I appreciate the support, the sponsors, everything that y'all have done for me to help me get here.